Yo, welcome to another episode of EmpireJeffTV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Saturday night live from Los Angeles, California. A night where the Los Angeles Dodgers improved to 5-0 after defeating the Detroit Tigers 7-3 at Dodger Stadium tonight. Roki Sasaki had a rocky start. We'll touch on that. The Dodgers sweep the Detroit Tigers, the pesky Detroit Tigers, who jumped on them 2-0. Felt it was going to be like one of those back and forth games where the Dodgers are going to have to claw until the final inning and kind of get this one out. But this one kind of comfortable. Trinan strikes out the side of the ninth, and the Dodgers improved to 5-0 for the first time since 1981. This team is going to break records all season long, so get used to it. Just set your watch to it. It's happening. There's nothing that anyone can do to stop it. They're going to shatter records, break records, embarrass records. They're going to do all kinds of things this year, and it's just these guys, man. It's just one guy after another. Shohei doesn't even have to have a monster night. There's no Mookie in the lineup tonight. Freddie hits a 2-run home run. He hits an RBI double. You have Teo driving in runs. You have Tommy Edman hitting home runs from the left side of the plate. You have Will Smith off on a tear to start the year, just ripping people and just destroying pitching this year, man. Will Smith had what many would consider to be a down year last year, as he caught so many games last year, and just from that standpoint kind of struggled at the plate as a result of it. And now he's just out just killing people right now. He's just absolutely out killing people right now, and good for him. Bounce back year. He signed that deal, had a little bit of an off year, and people started freaking out on him last year, and he's here to shut people up this year. He's still that dude. Just had his birthday, and he's out there killing, man. But Shohei is getting out there. He's getting intentionally walked, unintentionally walked. He's driving in runs. He's getting hits. He's stealing bases. And what I mean, excuse me one second. What I mean by Shohei, I think he's playing phenomenal baseball. I think he's starting the season fantastic. I think what it is this lineup, as great as he is, doesn't need him to have a monster game for this team to win. They don't need it. They don't need superstars to play every night. Mookie and Freddie missed game 1 and 2. Mookie misses a game again today. Mookie has played 2 of the 5 games this season. All right. And he's already killing. He's already killing. Freddie is looking like World Series Freddie. There's not much that anyone in the league can do when this team is absolutely out there clapping the ball like this, man. And I'm gonna tell you this. I had the pleasure of being at the stadium tonight. Got there for I wanted to go. I told you guys I wanted to go for the Oral Hershiser jersey night, which was tonight, and I wanted to go. Want to go on Monday for the hoodie giveaway, right? I wanted to go to ring ceremony last night, just wasn't able to pull it off, and opening day pretty much wasn't in the picture. For those who have been to the stadium this year already, I think you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. When you get to the stadium this year, it feels different. Everything about it feels different. It just feels different, looks different. The vibe is different. It's still the incredible Dodger Stadium. It's still amazing. It's still Chavez Ravine. It's still everything we always knew it to be. But when you're in the stadium, man, you can feel it. You can feel it. For those who went to basketball games during the Shaq and Kobe era, you just know the difference. When you entered that building, when you entered Staples Center from the years of 99 through 2000, I mean, all the way through 2004, even though they were struggling, right? When you entered Staples Center, you knew it was different. It felt different, all right? So when you walk into Dodger Stadium, it feels different because it is different. You can just get the whole vibe out there, man. And it is a different energy, a whole different type of vibe at Dodger Stadium. People are just absolutely glued to the field. Like, you have people are already like having their phones out, filming every moment and all this stuff. There's people who film the entire game. I maybe get 2 or 3 clips. I watch the game most of the entirety. Even when I'm filming something, I'm not even looking at my phone. I just press record as I'm watching just to get a couple clips for the socials, right? But there's people like literally filling their camera rolls, right? But now, like, people don't leave their seats during play. Like, they're sitting there and they're rushing and trying to get back, and everyone wants to witness every moment of this. And it just feels different. Everything about it is different. The energy, and it just never feels like this team is out of the game. And even when they went down 2-0, even when Roki got off to a rough start, it never really felt crazy. Like, it was like, yo, this might be over. Like, they might lose this. It never felt that. You don't get that type of worry from this team. It just doesn't cross your mind like, oh man, Roki was just coming out, just had a dud, laid an egg, right? They scored 2 runs, and you're just like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. We'll get him back next inning. We'll get it back next inning. We'll get it back. It's like, it doesn't even feel like, oh man. In baseball, you get down 2-3 runs and it's like, oh, it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle. I think there's going to be games where the Dodgers get down 4, 5, 6 runs, or we're still going to feel like, oh, we got him. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. And that level of confidence in this team, that level of trust in this team is something I can't ever remember having in a Dodger team. I can't ever remember having it. And we have it now. And I'm telling you, it feels that way in the stadium. It feels like people didn't want to leave early. People didn't want to leave early. This was a 7-3 game. The stadium was still packed. So it's different. The energy, the amount of people who had the championship jerseys with the gold, the hats with the gold, the amount of people that had it, it's just different. And I think it's, even for casual fans, it's set in that this is going to be that era. This is going to be that era. And it's beautiful to witness. It's absolutely beautiful to witness. It's beautiful to be the part of. And I'm trying to go a ton of games this year. I went to 30 last year. My goal was 50 this year. I really want to try to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but I really, really, really want to do that to the best of my ability. But tonight, man, look, you got Tommy Edman hitting home runs from the left side of the plate. You got Teoscar Hernandez batting second, right? I mean, if you would have told me a couple years ago that you were going to have Shohei Ohtani batting leadoff, we were going to have Teoscar Hernandez batting second, I don't even know what I would say to you. It would have been that crazy. Like, to even process that and then say that we're going to have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki. Like, just take it back, man. Just take it back to 2017, 2018, 2019. Just take back that 3-year stretch, man. And just remember how much we were all sick to our stomachs after we lost to the Houston Astros, we lost to the Boston Red Sox, and then we lost in the first round to the Washington Nationals. We lost to 3 straight World Series winners. Twice in the World Series, once in the Division Series. Just think about that stretch. Just think about that for a second. As Dodger fans, longtime Dodger fans, just think about that stretch. Think how painful that was. Every year thinking it was going to be our year. I was very confident in 2017. Wasn't as confident in 2018. I think if things would have went our way, we could have maybe potentially won that series, but I do believe the Red Sox were better that year. I do not believe the Astros were better than us. I wouldn't argue if someone said the Red Sox were on par or better. I wouldn't argue with that. They were a very good baseball team in 2018. In 2019, we were not the lesser team to the Nationals. We were better than the Nationals. They got us. So when you think about that three-year stretch and think about what we went through, and then this team just took it up a next level, and they go and they get Mookie Betts. They go and they win a World Series title, right? And then we had the whole debacle with the other pitcher they got the next year, right, which shall remain unnamed. Having enough fun with that guy's name on social media right now. It's been kind of fun. But then 2022, they bring in Freddie. They punt year in 2023. In 2024, they set it off. Go get Shohei Ohtani. Go get Tyler Glasnow. They go get Yoshinobu Yamamoto. They go get Teoscar Hernandez. They bring back Kike Hernandez. Every button they push works. And then you got this offseason, right? Bringing back Teo, getting Conforto, getting Blake Snell, signing Tanner Scott, getting Kirby Yates, re-signing Blake Trinan, on and on and on. There's dudes I'm missing, bruh. Extending Tommy Edman. Extending Dave Roberts. Everything that they are doing, every button they are pushing is leading to more victories. And they're going to lead to more World Series championships. And that's exactly what we have to be proud of. And this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Is if you could have just take us back to that 3-year stretch, 2017 through 2019, and what it was going through, what we were going through, our minds, what it was like to live through that stretch as a Dodger fan. I went to playoff games in multiple rounds in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Multiple rounds. I went to every home game in 2019. There was 3 of them because we went out in the first round. I went to game 1, 2, and 5. I was there at game 5 when that fan video that went viral when he walked down the aisle and threw his Kershaw jersey on the field. I'm in that video. I'm in that video. And I remember being there and just kind of just sitting there in my seat. Kind of like how Soto did when the Dodgers beat the Yankees, right? Obviously, I'm not on the field. I'm not playing. But, man, I spent a lot of money that year. A lot of money at the ballpark. A lot of money on merch. A lot of money. A lot of time. A lot of getting out of work to get to the game. A lot of traffic. A lot of beer. A lot of beer. A lot of good times up until the ending there, right? Spent a lot of time at Dodger Stadium those 3 years. COVID, obviously, the year after COVID and all that, got off track a little bit. Got right back to it. So going through that stretch and then getting to this, and this team has just taken it up another level, man. And start 5-0, the first time any Dodger team has done since 81. The first World Series championship team to start 5-0 since the 85 Detroit Tigers, and we just beat the Tigers to go 5-0. Something poetic about that. It's just different, y'all. It's just different. So appreciate y'all tuning again. Once again, I am Empire Jeff. This is EmpireJeffTV. Saturday night, Los Angeles, California. Drop a like on the video if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Be greatly appreciated. We are currently at $19.99 right now. We need one more for 2K. Come on now. Come on now, man. I came home from the Dodger game. I'm sitting there. I jumped on the live. I got home. I ain't gonna lie, but I wasn't gonna do a show. Joe told me to get off my ass and stop being a punk and do a show. Joe, I ain't gonna lie. Joe's like, you better stop being a BI. You better stop being a BI. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, man. All right, Joseph. You're right. I wasn't gonna do one. I was like, tonight's gonna be my night off. But now I'm here. I think I've done a show every day this week. I'm trying to get back in YouTube's good graces, man. I'm trying to get back into good graces because they're mad at me. They're mad at me for that. YouTube's like, who do you think you are, Jeff, to just go live whenever you please? Like, you don't have to grind like everyone else. Like, you don't have to go 5, 6, 7 days a week. Like, you don't have to do multiple shows a day. Who do you think you are? You want to be a content creator and not go live? Who do you think you are? So YouTube's upset with me. So because of that. But I'm doing my best here, y'all. I'm doing my best. But we're sitting here at 1999 subs, man. We need one more to get that 2K. We need that one more to get that 2K. Appreciate y'all tuning in. BC, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you. He says, go Dodgers. He's pointing at the trophies for sure. My brother, Search and Destroy, the mod god, the god of mods, the mod father, the best in the business. Appreciate you, brother, man. Hope you were doing well tonight. Joseph, just talking about you, man. Make sure to go subscribe to the Joe Soro Experience. I'm sure Search will put his link in the chat. He just started his new channel over there. Doing a great job. I'll be on that show for sure. And Joe will obviously be back on the show here for sure as well, man. Let's see. He said, muchos gracias. He's talking to him. BC, everyone talking to each other. Let me mind my business. Don't care. Said Dodgers sweep. Was there for all 3 games. Hey, yeah, man. I wish I could have been for all 3. I was there tonight. I was there. Hey, so don't care. Tell them what I'm talking about. How the stadium feels different this year. The stadium feels different this year. Hey, but babe, does the stadium feel different this year? See? And she don't lie. She'll tell you, hell, shut up. You tripping. Like, stadium feels different this year, man. My wife's getting like extra to baseball. She's calling out teams for walking Shohei, saying that's what you get for walking him. You put him on first, and they're gonna put you on blast. She talking trash in the stands. She calling out umpires. I love it. It was a fun one, man. It was date night at the stadium tonight, man. I loved it, man. BC says the Braves suck. I saw Machado got injured today, right? Did anybody know what happened there? And did the Padres sweep him? Dodgers should sweep them too. Let's see. Shohei owns ATL. ATL showed it. Shohei is going to average a walk a game the rest of the year. Yeah, man, I think he has a chance to average a walking game and a stolen base like a lot too off those walks. I think he's gonna punish people for walking them. I think he's like, you gonna walk me? I'm gonna turn it into a double each time. I'm gonna turn it into a double, maybe a triple. You know, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I think that's what he might do. What's going on, Pale? 117 wins, you think, huh? I think they might top that, man. Freeman was hitting 0-0-0 after game 1. Now he's 250. He's had a hell of a 2 games, man. Hell of a 2 games. There are some of these guys, you remember when we used to watch, and it was like when we were watching Shohei last year, it was like we were surprised every time he got out. If he got out, we were like, oh man, we felt we got cheated. Give me my money back. Shohei got out. Like, that's how it felt. When Shohei got out, that's how it felt, right? I ain't gonna lie, man. Ever since the World Series, every time Freddie goes up there, I'm shocked when he gets out. I'm shocked when he gets out. What is up with Twitter, man? What's my Twitter keep like site can't be reached? What's going on? Twitter down. What's going on? Every time Freddie goes up there, I'm surprised when it's an out. Mookie's to that point now where it's surprised that it's an out. There's a lot of these guys. Edmund is becoming one of those guys where I'm surprised when it's an out. Teo, I expect to strike out, every so often, right? I expect it. I can expect that. Muncy, I can expect, I'm not expecting him to get on. But like when it comes down to like Shohei, Freddie, Edmund, and Mookie, especially when runners on, I have supreme confidence that those guys are going to make something happen. I just do. And I know that it's not going to happen every time, but I just literally believe it. Like I feel it. Like every time they go up there, something positive is going to happen. Outlaw, what's going on, man? The Dodgers certainly looking like defending World Series champions. I hope they save something for later on this season in the playoffs. Go Dodger Blue. They will for sure. Muncie 1 for 17. Yeah, he's not off to a great start for sure. He's playing a solid third base though, man. Joe Soros says catchers wear down towards the end of the year. Roberts will likely lessen the load during the year for him. Yeah, I agree. But I also, I'm saying he got off to a slow start last year, right? He never got going last year. He had some big dingers in the postseason. And in that last series against the Padres before the end of the season. But he never felt right last year. It just never felt like he got it going. It just didn't feel like it. And this year out the gate, off top, he's bringing it. He's doing it. And that is a welcome sight if you're a fan of the Los Angeles Dodgers for sure. Rojas 1 for 13. Yeah, he hasn't gotten to go neither, but again, solid defensively. I don't really worry about these guys, man, because look at the record, even with these guys in the lineup. Look at their record. You got pitchers struggling. You got certain guys in the lineup struggling, and look at the record and look at their run average. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like some of these guys aren't going to get it going. Aaron said, told you we'd sweep that punk hinch. 5-0. Let's go. What's going on, Aaron? Yeah, man. Aaron Adamus. Aaron Adamus. Nostradamus. Aaron. Oh man, Dodgers team is the best well put team in history. Yeah, Dan Inspiration. They're filthy, man. They're ridiculous. The way this team is put together is unfair. It's unfair. This was their best game of the season in terms of dominance. Yeah, I mean, and I don't think people realize how good the Detroit Tigers are. They didn't do this to some chump team. This is no punk team. This is a team who grinds out victories, who was just doing it most of the second half of last year and in the playoffs. Like, this is a good baseball team. They grind out. Like, they get wins. They punish people. Like, they don't hit a lot of home runs. They're not known for that. But they just keep coming after you. They put guys on base. They pressure you. And they're very, very good. Very, very good. Dodger organization was great to have that moment for Flaherty tonight. Yeah. Look, Flaherty was a guy that I wasn't really pushing for them to bring back. Didn't think they needed to bring him back. Probably best to move on. I didn't love all of his playoff performances, but at the end of the day, we don't get the best record in Major League Baseball, and we don't win a World Series without Jack Flaherty. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There just isn't. We got to 2,000, yo. 2,000 subs. Whoever you are that got us to 2,000, man, we greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you, man. I'm going to pause on this for a second and thank you guys, man, because the grind to 2,000 took longer than the grind to 1,000 simply because of my availability, schedule, and all that. I should have been at 2,000. It's my own fault for not being here as much as I was on the grind to 1,000. Things in my life from 0 subs to 1,000 subs were a lot different from 1,000 to 2,000 subs. I've had a lot going on in my life the last year or so. And so it has been a challenge to get on here and do these shows nightly like I was when I was getting to 1,000. But I'm really, really working to get back to that grind, really, really working to do the best I can, even with everything going on around me. So I'm really, really doing my best to get back to it. But the fact that this channel still got to 2,000 subs, even with me not being at my best, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys, man. Sometimes I feel I don't deserve 2,000 subs just because the way the last 6 months went. But I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate the day ones. I appreciate the newbies. I appreciate everyone who showed up when I first started covering basketball. I appreciate everyone who stayed around when I started covering baseball. People that found the channel because of baseball and then still watch my NBA coverage. People that mix it all together and watches all of it, man. Man, I can't believe like after I got COVID and was sitting in the room for 10 days, it's like, you know what? I can do a channel. I think I'm going to do a channel. Do you know the amount of people that never make it to 1,000? People that never make it to 2,000. And even with me half-assing it the last 6 months because of everything around me, I still got to 2,000, man. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. That was the goal after 1,000. I wasn't doing like... on the way to 1,000, I did something for every 100, right? It wasn't going to do that from 1,000 to 2,000. Well, we finally got to 2,000. That is an accomplishment. Anyone that does a channel that gets to 2,000, you know the grind that it takes. Now the next one is 3,000, right? That's going to be the next stop. That's going to be the next grind. And I'm committed to make sure I get to 3,000 like I got to 1,000. And it's not going to be the journey from 1,000 to 2,000 because I'm going to step it up. So greatly, greatly appreciate y'all, man. Definitely could not have done any of this without you guys. Definitely couldn't have done it without you, man. So appreciate you guys. They not like us, just don't care. Absolutely, man. I also like those gold jersey, but I had such a smile on my face seeing the classic white and blues again. Yeah, it was time. It was time for sure. Dodgers, the premier team in LA right now. Facts. I can't compare them until these guys repeat. Yeah. Premier team in sport. Yeah, I mean, they got I feel like they have the best organization in sports. From when you think of top to bottom of ownership, of organization, of management, players, minor league, fans, like everything. I feel like the Dodgers have everything an organization would want. Everything. I think it's something that people will be envying for a long time. How many Laker games did you go to? Oh man, I've been to so many Laker games, man. So many. I was rocking with, I used to work with Twism back in the day. That was Shaq's company. So like, and my best friend I was with at the time was a dude by the name of Francis Capra, who is Little C from A Bronx Tale, who also, oddly enough, a lot of people don't correlate this together, but Francis Capra, who's Little C from A Bronx Tale, also was the kid from Kazam. And that was like one of my best friends. All right, so do the math. Do the math. I was at a lot of Laker games. Did you leave early, Jeff? I'm still in the parking lot. No, so let me tell you. I'm gonna give you a little cheat code. When you go to Dodger Stadium and you get off on Stadium Way after 5, right? And you make that left and you come around Elysian Park, right? And you go up. Don't do that little right where you go down towards the park and that quick left and you go up to that other gate. Make a left to go in over by the police academy. All right, go up as soon as you make a left. So when you go to make a left up to the academy, you want to be in the right lane, like not in the middle lane. Okay, you're gonna make a left. Immediately when you make a left, you go all the way over to the right. Like it's not even a lane. Just trust me. Go there. Go all the way over and then go up. And then when you get to the gates, go all the way over to the right, all the way right to the parking entry, the parking entry booth on the right, furthest to the right. And when you go in there, when you pull into the stadium, stay all the way to the right. And when you get to the parking attendants, they're going to send you to the right. And when you go to the right, when you pull over there, do everything you can to get to the right all the way as close to the gate as possible, which some people think is the furthest spot in the parking lot. It's not. It's not a far walk to the stadium because it's not. If you go to the left and you go back towards that hill and you get back up against the mountain, it's a different journey, right? So go to the right. And then go to the right and try to get as close to the gate as you can. You park your car there because at the end of the game, they remove all the cones and everything right there. You can pull straight out the stadium, straight out. So I left my seat at the end of the bottom of the 8th. I went down to the bar area by the bullpen for the top of the 9th, watched it, took a beeline straight to the car. My car, when I tell you, was the front. I was able to drive straight to the gate. Like straight up. My car was the first car. I went straight to out the gate, straight to the freeway, straight to that 5. I was out of there. Home in 19 minutes, y'all. I got home in 19 minutes from the second I got in the car. Telling you, cheat code. Don't go on the side where the Uber driver drops you off ever. As a driver, if you're driving into Dodger Stadium, stay away from the Uber gate. Stay away from that gate. Trust me. Edmund can be the MVP this year. I have no doubt about that now. And, the funniest thing is me and Joe talked about who could be MVP. And, Joe said the only one he could probably think of is Mookie. I believe Joe said, and at the time, I mean, I still probably agree with it, was I don't know if Freddie has it in him to have an MVP season. But his last 2 games, man, he's like LeBron out there, man. He's getting better as he gets older. It's crazy. Could be not familiar with the soccer. Talking soccer. Let's see, in North America. From 2016 to 2021, the Dodgers either lost in the World Series winner or won it in 2020. Yep. Would agree. That's 6 straight seasons. Kirby Yates is so nasty, bro. Yeah, I mean, they stole Kirby Yates too, bro. And that's insane. That's insane, man. Love Kirby in the bullpen. Fantastic addition, man. Glad he pitched last night. I got to see him live. Yeah, and they didn't have to use Tanner Scott today. Yates, 2-pitch dominant, split change and fastball, like a yo-yo to the batter. Yeah, Kirby's nasty, man. MV3 all have Kobe drive, not Shags. That's funny. Shohei, Mookie, Freddie. Man, I'm telling you, Shohei, Mookie, Freddie, man. I heard AL and NL teams want Nestor Cortez for the home run derby. Man, the Yankees lit it up today, man. Let's stop messing around and start using the Yankees bats, man. They got fired today for sure. I mean, last I checked, there was 7 home runs, right? I think they scored 20 runs. Does that sound right? Is that what they did? That's just nasty work, man. The team is hitting like Max Muncy, 223 average, but 800 OPS. Eventually, that'll even out. I hope it'll even out. I'm not worried about this team batting. San Diego just swept the Braves, so we should be able to sweep them too. Let's get it. Well, San Diego has the Braves number. They took them out in the playoffs. They went in there. The Braves, I think, it's gonna take a little time to get right, but I still think they could be dangerous. I still think the Braves can be dangerous for sure. I think they can this year. If you want the finest Lakers and Dodger content and breaking news, you have come to the right place. Tell them, Search. If the Dodgers repeat, the Rangers should get a ring for letting Kirby go. And, I think people forget he was like top 10 in Cy Young Award voting last year, Kirby Yates. And like he was just so under the radar. No team offered him no team went after him because of his age. The Dodgers like, we'll take it. Dodgers, Lakers, double wins. Yeah, the Lakers got the win tonight. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. They got the win. I got out of work, came home, got my wife, and went to the stadium. So I've got it recorded. I didn't get to watch a lot of it. But I was checking on it. I saw that LeBron, Luka, and Austin did their thing, but I did not get to actually watch the game yet because it was a Dodger day for me. Too bad Kings lost, so the LA would have done it all the way, right? And make sure to support Joe Show, man. Make sure to go subscribe over there. Everyone into it now. Yeah, man, it's just different. Bueller made his Red Sox debut tonight. How did he do? I've got to catch up on all my stuff. Like I said, I was locked in just on the Dodgers today. I haven't scanned the globe yet for all the sports news right now. Bueller only wants to play in the playoffs. Oh, he had a rough outing. Bueller only really wants to pitch in those high leverage situations, man. Only wants to pitch in those high leverage situations. They're at the age where most careers end. It's baseball. No one is 100% all the way, though. That's a fact. I hope they push it off a couple of years, though. Don't be surprised if they end up going to the World Series in the AL. Yeah. Tigers will be a problem in the AL teams. They're resilient. Man, they are, man. Yeah, man. We got the 2K, man. We did, man. Man, we did. It took a bit to get to 2K after 1K, man. But that's mostly my fault. It's mostly my fault. Appreciate you, Aaron. Thank you, man. Joe, you're next. Absolutely. 2K. Thank you all for support. Hey, appreciate you, Serge. Appreciate you, man. Joe will get there. I'm positive. But thank y'all for subscribing, man. You guys are appreciated for sure. Twism, yes, I remember Shaq wearing a black hat with the logo on it during the 3P. Yeah, if you know, you know. The world is mine. The world is mine. Twism, baby. Ain't in the mood for steak. You gotta be in the mood for steak. Let's see. Bellinger's first pinstripe homer. Yeah, he's batting second for them, right? Yeah, they had 7 home runs, right? Is that what they did today? Butane was not good today. Yeah. Look. He wasn't. We all know he wasn't that good last year. It's why the Dodgers were like, "Look, we're not going down a long term. We're not going to give you. We don't even want to give you what the qualifying is." I think the Dodgers would have been comfortable like 13 to 15. Anything north of that, I think they're like, nah. And if he doesn't have that great of a year, I could see the Dodgers making a trade for him and bringing him in just as an extra arm, right? Or the high leverage moment, because he can do it then. He can definitely do it then. But we'll see. I'm not convinced he finishes the year as a Boston Red Sox, man. Lewis, what's good, my brother Jeff? Lakers and Dodgers won. LA is back. Yeah, man. Good wins tonight, man. Good wins. We have to get you the Lucky Soro. Lucky Soro. Let me see that on the screen. Is it up here? Lucky Soro. If you didn't notice, we added a new pet to the to the emojis of the members here. Added a new pet. He's more like a Lucky's a little beagle, right? Joe's more like a Rottweiler, Saint Bernard. He's more of a pit. Like he's more of a Joe's more of a mutt. He's more of a mutt. Oh, that picture's hilarious, man. 7 hits and 4 runs given up by Bio-Dog, man. Yeah. But I still want him on our side come playoff time. Yeah, come playoff time. Come high leverage time. I completely agree with you. Come high leverage time. Walker Buehler is an absolute asset. Come high leverage time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is still full-fledged high leverage. Yeah, something is going on with Twitter, man. Hold on a second here. Give me a second here. What is? Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Okay. There we go. I was like, what is happening here? I think it's big time tripping. I'm getting hate in the Twitter sphere here. I see. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. I had a little issue here. Sorry about that. Bueller faced Seager and Jock too. 3 of our guys from 2020. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Jock is in Texas. In the same building, they won it all. Globe Life. We will get there fast. Yeah, Twitter was working. I know what it was. So I have I use a different site for Twitter because I like to filter out only what I want to see. I don't really be looking at timelines like that because there's just nothing but filth and junk out there in a lot of cases. So I kind of control what I see on social media sites. I don't let the algorithm pick what I want to see. I control it myself. So what I used to do that had a little hiccup, had a little snag. So just fix that. So but yeah, shout out to everyone over on Twitter. Shout out to everyone over on YouTube. Like I said, make sure to follow on all socials at EmpireJeffTV everywhere, on Twitter X, EmpireJeffTV, on IG, EmpireJeffTV on TikTok, as well as here on YouTube. And I forgot to plug the Fanatics link. So make sure to get all your MLB, NBA, NFL gear, and more. Make sure to use our Fanatics link to get special discounts on your purchases. It also helps support the channel. We have partnered with the good people at Fanatics. So when you order through them via us, they take care of us because we sent you their way. So you can get the merch you were going to get anyway. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you order from NBA.com, MLB.com, NFL.com, any of those sites, it's all still Fanatics. It's all coming from the same warehouse, the same site. Fanatics came together strictly to unite all these different sports leagues and brands into one consolidation, one warehouse. They are the Amazon of sports gear, right? They all tie in together. So if you're going to shop through them, through any of those sites, tap our link. A lot of you have. I appreciate it. And help support the channel. They got memorabilia. They got all kinds of stuff over there, man. All kinds of stuff over there. I've also done a real bad job of plugging my most recent partner in Dugout Mugs, where they took actual baseball bats and they make mugs and shot glasses and coasters and boards and all kinds of different things out of actual baseball bats. And it's dugoutmugs.com. And let me find my link in here, because like I said, I've done a pretty horrible job at at doing that. Give me 1 second here. Let me put that into the chat here. There we go. So you can tap that link. Special discounts. That helps promote the channel as well, as we partnered with them. They got all kinds of different cups and mugs and shot glasses. And that's our latest partner, Dugout Mugs. Great products. I got a ton of their products myself. I think I got the Dodger Worlds. I got the 2020 collection from them. I've got the what else did I got them? I think I got the coaster set. I think Lucky got a hold of one of them when he was a puppy, though. So I may be missing one. Let me get back to it here. Craig, what's going on, man? I see you, man. Let's see. There we go. There's my wait, hold on. Let me see. Brave Series. There we go. My brother Chris, the art director, man. Congratulations. The best two-way channel. Appreciate you, brother. Man, you remember Chris, man. Remember when I was like 200, 300, 400, 500. Chris did my all my graphics leading up from I think from 300 to 1,000. Every time we hit 100, Chris did the graphics, right? So every time we reached another 100, Chris did the graphic for me. He did my 1K graphic. Like, me and Chris, this is how long me and Chris have been rocking. Chris has been rocking with me since before I had 300 subscribers, man. You know what I mean? He's been down with me for so long. I mean, look at the logo here, man. The logo, that's Chris, right? This background is Chris. Like, all this is Chris, man. You know, he is a major part of this show. He's been a major part of my success. Search, you know, as well, along for the ride, a major part of my success. Joe and the guys over at Lakers Fast Break, you know, for pushing me out the get-go. You know, a major part of where I've made it so far, still being a very small channel, but, you know, there's a lot of channels that don't get to 2K, and you know, I got there. And man, just appreciate you guys. And like I said, Chris has been along for the ride for a while. You know, that's my guy right there, man. Craig, what's going on, man? Appreciate you as always. The legends, Chris and Craig. Yeah, you do. We got legends in this chat, man. We got legends in this chat. I need to save this link. I need to keep remembering to save it. I got to keep remembering to say it. It's good quality stuff, man. I'm telling you, I do a horrible job of not drinking out of the mug when I'm doing my show. My wallet too. I don't even know where my Code118 wallet is. My Code118 wallet was another partner. Oddly enough, I put all the links in the chat, and I get traffic off of that. Like so, all the links to all my affiliates, everything is in my chat. I mean, in my chat, in the description, including the link to become a member. Don't forget, for less than the cost of lunch, you can become a member for an entire month. You can hit that join button or the link in the description to join to become a member. I'm gonna redo that link, Jeff. It's It is really bad. yeah. I don't know. I had it on a note here. I just kind of copied and pasted, but yeah, I saved it. We'll work on it. Appreciate it, man. Make sure to follow Chris. Absolutely. I remember everything. yeah, man. It was a ride, man. You remember, like, first over here, me and Chris will be getting drunk on Sunday nights, drinking, doing shows. like we've come a long way, man. We've come a long ways. As far as like time, the amount of time, man, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. I can't find Jasper. That's was wild. That's why you'll never find that. Hey, there ain't one. There ain't one. I mean, there never will be. That's craziness. That whole hustle is crazy, man. For the people that be on that, man, that whole hustle is bananas, man. That whole hustle is crazy. Like, I mean, I've never wanted to knock a hustle, but I think that is crazy, man. That is crazy. My God, man, these Dodgers. I'm telling you, man, if you're someone that goes to just one Dodger game a year, you need to step that up this year. You need to step that up this year. It's totally different. Experience is different. The level of intensity, the level of joy, the level of you are part of something special. You feel it, man. I'm telling you, you feel it. You absolutely feel it. Nestor Cortez gave about 3 home runs in his first 3 pitches. That must be some kind of record. Yeah, that poor guy, man. My friend made 300 on him, so that's wild. I'm drinking out of my EmpireJeffTV glass now. Oh yeah. You can make sure I got links to that in the description too, or on my page. You can shop. I got the EmpireJeffTV shirts, the EmpireJeffTV glasses. There's multiple. It's also available at legendsofculture.com. Where we got the Empire Jeff TV merch. Some pathetic bum. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. Joe, what are these guys doing, man? Yeah, make sure to join my playback, man. Playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV. Click that link right now. Right now. Click that link and go to that page. Become a member. It is absolutely free. It is absolutely free. And you can join my room. And the first 20 people every time that I'm live streaming a basketball game or a baseball game or whatever it is, first 20 people get it for free. If you have your NBA League Pass, you can watch out-of-market games. If you have the MLB TV, you can watch out-of-market games. So if you're out of LA, you get to watch the Dodger game without getting a pass. But if you're in LA, you have to have a VIP pass because it's blackout. You really need to work on that. That is the dumbest thing in sports coverage is blackouts. It's the dumbest thing. You have people paying for this service and they can't even watch their own team. It makes no sense. It's stupid. At least let us log in with our cable providers because we pay to watch that, right? We're paying for it. Every other site, you can log in with your cable provider. You can log in with it. I got DirecTV. I can log in with DirecTV on any site to watch. If I'm watching ESPN, if I'm watching any of these things, I can go to the website, log in with my provider and watch it. I playback. Get it. Come on, man. I love y'all, man. Get it together. Let us log in with our provider to watch our local teams. You got to make this happen. You got to make this happen. I understand the NBA doesn't let you do it with League Pass because it's for out-of-market games. I get it, but playback. You gotta give us more reach than 20 people for our home team. Come on, man. We got to be better than this. I know you're limited to what you can do, but we got to make this happen. We got to make this happen. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Natural selection, homie. That's what. But yeah, man. Credible win for the Dodgers tonight. Incredible start to the season. 5-0. They are off tomorrow. I'm really trying to have not bought my tickets yet for Monday, but I'm planning on going on Monday. So I will tell you this. I've run into there are a few the content creators and the people who covered the team are going to more games, multiple games. So I'm getting DMs to link up with them, talking with them. Ran into someone today, which is kind of cool. That covers the sport. I'm gonna work on getting some more guests on the show this year for baseball. I've already pretty much got it lined up. It's actually more me than them scheduling wise. I've got to sort out. But I've already had Jeff Spiegel from Dodger Blue. I've got other things lined up. Multiple people to come talk baseball. I've also got a new show. Obviously, we've done EPJ Sports Night. That's going to be something that's going to be routine. But I've got another show that I'm going to launch. It's going to be more panel based, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So far, I think the only person that knows about it is Chris. And outside of that, I think you guys are going to really, really like this. For the people who enjoy the panels, it's going to be a very controlled panel. EPJ Sports Night, I will allow some call-ins, but it's going to be very, it's going to be controlled to the best of my ability. And I'm gonna have to have a quick trigger to boot people if they get stupid. But outside of that, there's some different segments and different things coming to the show that I think you guys are really, really, really going to enjoy. They had it like that last year and they got rid of it. So what they did was, so they did it because without going into too much detail, they had to get rid of it because the way what was negotiated on their side, like they have to figure out. So because they were doing it through the NBA portion of it, just a ticket. It was because they were giving away tickets. So you could go up to like more people than that could do it, right? Or if you were a creator, you could go to another room and watch because you were a creator, you didn't need a ticket. They took that away. They need to just let you log in with your provider. Like they've never had a DirecTV login, they never had a Spectrum Sportsnet login, they never had any of that, right? They got to let you log in with your provider. If they do that, then I think that's going to free it up a lot for a lot of people. I want to at least go to one of the Yankee games, 4th of July against the Astros and that World Series replica trophy giveaway. The replica trophy one, that's the one. I'm trying to, I may, I think there's a weekend in June. I think it's June or July where the Dodgers are in Boston for a weekend. I am doing my absolute best to try to get out there for that. That's a trip I would like to take. I don't know if I can pull it off, but that's something I've got on my mind. Chris Arthur says, Jeff, have a collab soon. Yeah, I've got a few lined up. It's just my scheduling has been tough, me personally. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. You guys would be a little surprised at who I got in my DMs. You guys would be a little surprised, right? You guys know I've talked a lot of time about like the media plugs and the things that I have. There's some people I can never get on my show even though I talk to them, just for the simple fact that it just doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? For some of them, but there's some I can, and it's gonna be fun. And like I said, the amount of people I talk to on a daily basis about baseball is something that I did before I even covered the sport. And I can't wait to start getting some of them on the show. Any others after that are cherry on top? Yeah. New show. I'm calling in drunk as hell. Oh God, I'm banning people again. Putting search to work channel. July 26th or 28th at Fenway Park Series. Yeah, that would be incredible, man. I got people's in Boston. It would be fun to get out there and drink and hang with them and then see the Dodgers in Fenway. Weekend series. Yeah, that park is it's small, man. Okay, gotcha. 25th. And it is July, not June, right? That would be a fun one to make. That'd be a fun one to make. I would really love to get out there for that. That would be cool. But we got what is But yeah, enjoyable win tonight. Like I said, Dodgers off tomorrow before they start a series with Atlanta. A very, 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 maybe only one other time a year, maybe we may experience this where the Dodgers are off on a Sunday. It's very, very rare that the Dodgers are off on Sunday during a baseball season. So I, for one, am going to enjoy that tomorrow. It has been a week. I was spread extremely thin, stretched to my limit. I am burnt. I am burnt. I went to the game today because I had tickets. I wanted the Oral jersey, and it was important to me to get to a game. I'm trying to get to a game in every series. So today was my last chance for this one. But other than that, man, like I need a day of chill tomorrow, chilling, relaxing, rest, because it's been a very, very crazy last 17 days or so for me. And I need a reboot. I need a reset. So tomorrow is going to be that. I may or may not pull up for a show tomorrow, but today was great. The Dodgers got the win. The Lakers got the win. It's Saturday. We reached 2K on the channel today. So appreciate you guys for getting there. One or two may fall off overnight, followers, subscribers, you gain some fall off. It happens. It's all in the game, but we hit it. We reached 2Gs. We reached 2K, and now it's on to the next one, man. And what the next goal is, which is 3K, man. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shut it down. I did not show the jersey. It's in the room. I'll show it tomorrow. I even took it out of the bag. It's still in the plastic bag. So, but yeah, I'm tired, Joe. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for the night. Appreciate you guys. Y'all can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. It's been a great 5 games for the Los Angeles Dodgers, man, and it's only gonna get better. They're gonna lose eventually. They're gonna lose eventually, but they didn't tonight. And we're 5-0. First time the Dodgers have been 5-0 since '81. First time a championship World Series winner has gone 5-0 since '85. Oddly enough, the Tigers. And we're going to celebrate that, and we're going to have some fun, man. So appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Y'all stay safe. As always, let's go Lakers. Let's go Dodgers. Catch y'all on the next one. Be safe. Love y'all. Peace. Search, thank you, brother. You're the best in the business, man. You know I love you. Y'all have a good one.